So you've got some practice now in doing the process of interpretation where you do a kind of two steps. You brainstorm some questions related to why, questions related to meaning, and then you consider some possible responses to at least some of those questions. Okay. So we've done that with a repetition of appeal. We've done that with a repetition of brother and sister. And so now I'm going to ask you on your own to do both of those steps, to brainstorm some interpretation questions and also then consider some possible responses to at least some of those questions related to the contrast between Onesimus as former slave and Onesimus as current beloved brother. You remember this is found in verse 16. No longer as a slave, but more than a slave, a beloved brother, especially to me, but how much more to you. So I'd like you to go through the process of brainstorming some questions about meaning and some why questions related to this contrast, and then consider some possible responses to at least some of those questions, if not all of those questions. And then when we come back in the next video, I'll ask you to do the same thing with something else, with another observational clue. And we're getting real close to moving toward the end of interpretation, where we're going to make at least a little bit of a summation about something, at least some provisional guesses, and then we'll move into application. Okay, so you're doing great. Thanks for your patience. If this is your first time ever, I know it may seem like a laborious process, but it's a process that in the end usually reaps really, really wonderful benefits. So may the Spirit guide you as you do this work.